And everyone who's listening to me right now, everybody, you guys are either savvy investors, whether it's real estate, whether it's the market, whether whatever. Some of you invest right now, you know what I'm talking about. But then some of you don't invest as much. But everybody either wants to invest their money in something that's going to turn for them, or they are investing their money in things that's turning for them. What's great about this, you're not going to have to talk to anybody. You're not going to have to convince anybody. All you do is send them your link. And I do a little quick blurb about why we're investing. Then this is about cryptocurrency, guys. Bitcoin, for those who aren't familiar with Bitcoin. And some of you might be like, what is this Bitcoin stuff? And I've heard about it, so on and so forth. I want you to remove any doubt because it's easier than you can imagine. Because we have people in their high 70s making $5,000 to $10,000 a day in their high 70s. We have some low risk investments and some high risk investments. You can earn 0.5% up to 50% daily. Withdraw your earnings every day. And we have a support group, which is very, very, very important. Okay. We have testimonials here. Here's Dr. Cindy Quirk. I'll see her. Here's a young lady named Carla Boehner. Carla has never made a dime in network marketing. Not once. She's been in multiple things. Carla's balling right now. Just took her mother down to the big old thing in Atlantic City. She paid off all her debt. And Carla said, she said, I followed you in many things, but I'm glad, we rock and roll here. Lisa's from Dubai. She's killing the game. My man Kirk from Bermuda. I just met Kirk, Felipe. I don't even know Felipe, but I know he's one of the folks in the group. Again, Dr. Cindy Quirk. And these are just some testimonies. Bobby Blackburn. I just met Bobby Blackburn 4 months ago. Totally debt-free now. And and then my man right here, Don Baylor. He's a crazy cat and he's making a lot of money. Okay. Now here are the investment groups. We have one that's highly volatile and high risk. And this is what I say, don't invest in anything that you can't afford to lose, but I'll go into my back office and show you that one. We have this one, very low risk, very high potential. This one only requires a one-time investment of roughly $65. One time. You don't have to share anything with anybody. And you'll still make money. It'll take you maybe 2 or 3 months. But if you do share stuff with people, you will make a ton of money. And so we get people to join all the phases. This one right here, and this one I made like $30,000. You'll see, I'm gonna show you my back office. I think I made close to $30,000 in this one in 2 weeks. And this one turns up to 400% of your money. Now, why is that important? Some of us, you might have a CD, you might have some stocks. If you're real good, you may do whole life insurance, whatever. Some people, if you're lucky, you're making 10% a year in your money. Maybe you're flipping real estate. Maybe you're making 20%, 30%. We're making 400%. That's huge. Okay. Then we have mirror trading. This one is compound. That's supposed to say compound, not interest, but compound profits. I'll explain that. I'll show you my back office on that one. And then mortgage notes. So why do we have all these different investments? This is our high risk money, right now money. This is one-time investment money. This is up to 400% of your money. This is compound profits. As you make money, it turns over daily. And this is a long-term walk away, lazy. I own 20 different, 30 different properties, and they're paying me the mortgage every month. So my other platform is Auto BTC. This one, I want you guys to remember this. This is a one-time investment. One time. You never have to put money here again. And the investment right now is 0.0056 Bitcoin, which comes to about $60. I'll show you how much I made in a second. Off of at the time when I started, it was only $50 investment because Bitcoin wasn't at what it was now. Bitcoin's at 12,000, 11,000 something right now. So it was a higher investment. It was a lower investment when I joined. But now, because Bitcoin went up, it's like 60 something dollars. I'll tell you exactly what it is once this comes open. All right, so this is how much I made with this company since we got started. I made $16,635 off a $50 investment.
Wow.
Okay. Now with this company, this is freakish. And they're even giving away money. I'm number one. Thank God. To God be the glory. Right now, I'm the number one person with this company. I just got started. And they've been around for 4 years. They've been around for 4 years. They're out of Florida, rock solid company. And I'm, you know, again, I don't say this to toot my own horn at all, but when I reach out to people, I say no sales, no startup costs, no auto ship, no recruiting. You can recruit. I recommend you do. You don't have to. Okay. No product to sell. No, and people are like, all you do is invest. They're like, send me the link. And so I want to show you something that's real cool about this company. What I love about this is once you get involved, it's a 2x2 network. Now, I know that a lot of people, and I don't say anything negative about anything, and I got to put this disclaimer. I know that a lot of people doing the susus and the boards and all that stuff. This is not that, okay? Because with here, on every level, you get paid on every level. So I got paid on this level today. Let's see. Because every level cycles. So today's the 16th. I got paid this today. Watch this. Let me copy this. Copy. Let me go back to Bitcoin. This is what I do. I spend most of my time doing this. I made, and that's right, 197. Okay, yeah, it's 197. That's not bad. On this position, then I made, because what'll happen is you'll pop off these levels every day. Even though once you do the one-time investment here, if you don't bring in anybody, eventually you're going to have yellow people underneath you. Yellow people is spillover. If you don't bring in anybody, you're going to see yellow people. Blue people are people you personally brought on board. When this fills up, the company's going to automatically pop you to this level. Then when you get here, this is going to fill in with spillover. I just cycled one of these. That's why, remember, I copied that number. I just cycled one of these. That's why it's empty right now. Then you're going to manually upgrade to this level with your profits. Yellow people spill over, blue people are personal. Then, like I'm on level 4 right now, I got some spillover on level 4. I didn't even bring anybody on level 4, and I'm getting spillover. I mean, that's level 3, and then I'm in level 4. So let me show you something. The training will explain this a little bit more. So this is today's the 16th, or yesterday's the 16th? Today's the 16th? Yep.
Yes,
so this cycle today, these are people I brought on board, but that's spillover. All the yellow is spillover. I didn't bring these folks on board. I love everybody with the love of God. I don't know where they're coming from, but they fall in my organization. Whenever you see blue, it's somebody I brought on board. Whenever you see yellow, it's spillover. And I like the yellow too. Whatever level you're on, you're going to be, even though I'm no longer on this feeder level, I still make money on this level every day. Even though I'm not on this level anymore, I still make money. So even as you move up in the levels, you'll still make money from the levels that are behind you. It's crazy.
Wow, solid long term. That's
long term. Look, this is one-time $65 investment for folks. You're getting $50 when I joined.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. So now let's go on to, actually this is phase 3. I went to this one on accident. Let's go to phase 2. So that was phase 3. Let's go to, now this one right here. Good Lord. So and I get excited when I look. Now with this one, everyone's going to have to get a VPN. If you don't already currently have a VPN, you're going to have to register for a VPN. And we have a link to get your VPN. A VPN just masks your site. So because with this one, if you're from the United States, you can't sign up yet. However, we get a VPN. You sign up with a VPN. It's explained in the training. And then you can sign up. We all of us pick Canada. Everybody picks Canada. Okay, but you'll see it in the training. So I'm going to log in. And with this one, you're going to always have to do Google Authenticator. This is very important, everybody. You got to do Google Authenticator. All right? So I'm going to log in. It's going to tell me to put in my Google Authenticator code that pops up on my phone. This one. Okay. Nah, you got to do Google Authenticator fast, so it switches up on you. Okay. And I'll show you how much I made in this one. And we literally just started with this. So, and this is great. So far, I made $29,580. You know, my volume is ridiculous. This is cash money right here, lifetime cash. Now, so let me explain this company. So this company, you get paid you get paid 4 ways. One way is through trading. So I have $10,000 in there through trading, and you get a matrix too. So you get paid on a matrix. This is very important, ladies and gentlemen. My wife is in here. She didn't recruit one person. She got a matrix check this weekend and a trading check. So this is another opportunity where you don't have to recruit anybody. So off a $10,000 investment a week and a half ago, I made $578. Some of y'all do the percent on that. That's not bad. $10,000 investment pulled me $578 in a week. Let's do the bank. Let's do the bank. So I'm pulling my little trusty calculator here. Now, what does the bank pay a year? Like 0.6% a year on average?
Correct.
Or maybe 1% a year. Let's be generous and say a bank is paying you 2% a year. Is that generous?
Very.
That don't happen though. So I'm gonna put 2,000 in here. 10,000 times 0.2%. Minimum investment is 300.
That's crazy.
And this is not a startup cost. This is your money to invest it. So I put in 10,000 humbly, okay? And if it was the bank, it would take the bank a year to pay me at 2% on my 10,000. And that's if no banks is paying 2%, okay? Well, on 10%, on my 10,000, I made $578 in a week and a half. And they pay every Saturday. And you could take your money out every day. Okay? You'll see all the details on that. Now, again, this is important. While they do have a network marketing model, you don't have to recruit. But you want to bring people on board because people are going to join these phases anyway because they get to invest. But again, with this platform, this is very, very important. These are the ways you get paid. Trading, bear capital. If you don't want to recruit anybody, you'll make matrix money and you'll make trading money without recruiting anybody. But if you want to share this with people so they can trade also, you're going to make fast start money. You're going to make unilevel money. Here's my unilevel money. Here's fast start money. And you get fast start money every time somebody invests. So this is that long-term money. They have a corporate office. You can call them. They're in Panama. So you guys do the research on them. So this was phase 2. I showed you phase 3. Let me show you phase 4. All right, phase 4. It's called MTI trading. Now this one is cool because this one is all compound interest. Now, since I've been involved with this one, I brought on personally 774 folks. So some of y'all familiar with binaries. Let me make this very clear. You don't have to recruit anybody. I want to make that very, very clear.
That's it.
If you invest your money here, so I invested 5,000. On my 5,000 so far in trading, because Bitcoin went up, I made money on Bitcoin. That's number one. So because Bitcoin went up, I made money on Bitcoin. And I could go look at my trades every day. They're doing the trading. I don't have to trade anything. I could go look at my trades every day. My trading bonus report. Every day I can see how much money I made. Yeah, they trade Monday. Trading, they trade Monday through Friday. So they show you all your stop losses. Everybody else is learning Forex and learning trading. Y'all can learn it. You like it, I love it. You can learn it all day long. I'm letting these folks trade. These are all these trades that happened that day. And my profit on that trade, close their profit loss. I'll figure out how to read this. My net profit on that, my net profit on those trades was 0.69%. There's a training on this, guys. And again, I'm figuring this stuff out as we go along also. Okay, here we go. $1,166. $1,166. That was on my money. That's how much I made on my money. Now, I don't take any of this money out. It's compounding. So tomorrow they'll keep trading my money, keep trading my money, keep trading my money. They'll show you a compound interest chart. Well, you can't call it compound interest, but a compound profit. Within 3 years, it'll be within 3 years, I have like $11 million. $11 million in 3 years. I'll wait the 3 years. So now that's just trading. That's just trading. And again, guys, you don't have to trade anything. You don't have to bring on anybody. But trust me, you're going to be just like my goddaughter's mother. You're going to bring on everybody you know. Here's my binary report. So this is how much money I made in the binary. Binary income. They pay binary once a week. So I made that much in the binary. And I'm not concerned about making a lot of money in the binary. I like to trade more than anything. Then once you become okay, I went to resources. Once you become binary qualified, oh, here's another place to look at all this. Let me show you another place. A short place to look at your money every day. So here's my total wallet, because I took money out already. Here's how much I made since I've been involved. This has been 2 weeks. So let's go back to Bitcoin. This is how much I made in 2 weeks. $6,863 in 2 weeks. So, and this is, I'm making money a couple of ways. I'm making money trading. I'm making money in the binary. Okay, if Bitcoin goes up, I'm making money on the money I invested. I got 22 shares. You guys will figure this out too. I got 22 shares in a leadership pool. That means people got binary qualified. That means they got their two. And then there's a higher leadership pool there. So if you help two get their two, it's just more money. That's all it is. And you guys will figure this out. You'll know way more about this than I do. Trust me. You'll know way more about this than I do. Okay. And so here's the deal. I'm going to give you my advice. And I don't give adults unsolicited advice. If you don't ask me, I don't give you any advice, because nobody wants unsolicited advice. But I'm just going to tell you what I've done and what I'm doing. And I only could tell my story. Can't tell your story. You saw with your own eyes. I'm making money in Crypto 300. It's very volatile. It could be gone tomorrow. Nobody's lost any money yet. Okay, we don't think anybody's going to lose any money. But I have to say this to you the same way I would say it to my mom. Crypto 300 is volatile. It's high risk. You'll make some money there. I recommend you play around. Don't put any money you can't afford to lose. Cash FX. It's a player. It's major, because it'll pay you up to 200% trading, and it'll pay you up to 200% in the comp plan and the binary and the matrix. That's up to 400%. That's earth shattering. Auto BTC, one-time investment. And this is what I did. I got all my folks who joined Crypto 300. They joined Crypto 300. They joined Cash FX. They joined Auto BTC. Everybody, we just all going along. It's just, they joined them all. Okay, and they're making money in all of them too. Wait till you go back to the Facebook page. So Cash FX, Auto BTC, one-time investment. And your folks do a one-time investment, and y'all just keep going level to level to level. Oh, I forgot to say that. Auto BTC pays every hour. I forgot that part. Yeah, see, you just jumped in on that one. Some of these pay every week, some of these pay every day. Auto BTC pays every hour. You could take your commission out every hour. That's staggering. And then you have you don't have the last one, but you have mirror trading, which is compound interest. We all know compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Well, this is compound profits. Y'all saw how much I made trading that day. Because I'm never taking that money out. That company is based out of South Africa. They're regulated. They're traded. They're solid. I'm letting that money just rock and roll. That's another piece of our retirement. Okay, and then you have mortgage notes. That's the most secure out of all these put together. Because we all know they're not making any more land. And when you hold someone's mortgage in their hand, and we never want to kick anybody out their property, if you can avoid to, because that means a lot of self-esteem for people to be a homeowner. And one of my degrees in African American history, the other one's in social work. I travel the world, and I love everybody with the love of God, but I have this affinity to, my folks who haven't always had it right. Are you with me? And so my belief is home ownership is a big deal. Even though your home is a liability, it's a big deal for a lot of people. So in my instance, as I buy these mortgage notes, my goal is to never, ever, ever have to tell Miss Johnson she got to leave her home. We just get to work that mortgage out. Instead of her paying $2,000 a month, which she was paying, we'll drop it down to $1,000 a month. She's still paying me that mortgage for 20 years. Some of you've done a remodification with your mortgage. You didn't know who you was doing your remodification with. It was a private investor, and your bank will never tell you who they are. What's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday. Man, I've been jumping on too many darn lives lately. But hey, I'm going to have to give an update every day for the next 7 days about Phase 6. For those who are on the fence or thinking about Phase 6, you have until the 15th. 40 people so far have engaged in Phase 6. 40 people so far have engaged in Phase 6. Now, I want you to understand something. The power in this whole thing, and I've been saying this from day one, we are not lottery ticket people. We are not casino people. That's not dissing casino people. That's not dissing anybody who played the lottery, because my grandmother played $100 a night, okay, all my darn childhood till I was like 21 years old, $100 a night. Sometimes she won, but sometimes obviously that hampered the family. But the point is, I know you guys are making a lot of money right now with Phase 1. Okay, I know you are. And then people who sending all these other things to me, hey, could this be a phase? Could this be a phase? And I looked at like 5 of them, and they're all a bunch of bunk. They're not going to be here long. So just to let you guys know, I will never, ever, with my knowledge base and vetting it out, I will never bring anything to the group that's going to get anybody jacked up. Okay, because I don't play with my money, and I'm not going to play with yours. And so I would never ask you guys to do anything that I'm not going to do. And so some of you have been reaching out to me, hey, could you look at this? Could you look at that? This is better than this is better than that. And so I had my web guys look up those sources. And those sources, some of you guys could do this. Their sites haven't even been up 60 days. I'm not bringing anything to you guys that haven't been up no damn 60 days. So you could put your money in it. Then you lose all your money. Then you're looking at me with the crooked eye. Hell to the no. Number one, I don't play games with people. But number two, I know you guys have high integrity, and we're going to all keep it that way. So you lead by example. So I'm not going to bring anything to you guys. I know some of y'all have been sending things to me. Check this out. It's great. It pays fast and all this other stuff. I hear you. When they're around for 90 to 60, 90 days to 120 days, then maybe we'll entertain it. Okay? Because some of you are extreme risk takers. And I'm not that extreme risk taker. I'm going to let you know that right now. I make calculated risk. I learned that from a billionaire mentor of mine. Rabu, if you're going to make billions, you make calculated risk. Okay? You don't be an extreme risk taker. Because extreme risk takers don't tend to fare well. I've said this before. Those casinos in Atlantic City, those casinos in Vegas, those casinos in Lake Tahoe and Connecticut, Pennsylvania, wherever you are, those casinos were built on losers. Casinos was built on losers. They're not built on winners. If everybody won, you wouldn't have a big, Mandalay Bay. You wouldn't have Bellagio. You wouldn't have Caesars. And man, do I love getting a massage at Caesars. You wouldn't have the Wynn or the Encore. Okay? You wouldn't have these places if everybody won in Vegas. People who have these places, they have these huge monstrosities that take you an hour to walk through because most people lose. Most people lose. That's the bottom line. Most people lose. The majority of people lose. And so that's just common sense. And sometimes, I know, we get excited. I'm excited about the money I'm making right now. I've never made this much money, this consistently. I made a lot of money, but not like this, not daily. No way, no how, no doing. So am I excited? You damn right I'm excited. But we want to be excited with relaxed intensity because we want this excitement to be long term. See, the saddest thing that could happen right now for a lot of people, and I'm not speaking this into existence because it's not going to happen, but I'm going to tell you the saddest thing that could happen. You make all this money right now. These platforms, the high volatile ones, we have 2 high volatile ones. And there are other ones that people are bringing to my attention. I'm like, hell no. But you make all this money right now. These highly volatile ones, they fall by the wayside. You get accustomed to a different lifestyle. Because when you make, I'm just telling you like this. When you make more money, your lifestyle changes. Okay, anybody says they don't, they're lying. Okay, or they never made any good money before. You make some money, your lifestyle changes. So now your lifestyle changes. And this fast money that we were making, and it's fast money. I'm not going to be the one to sit on the sideline and say I don't like it. I'll be a hypocrite. And I'm not a hypocrite. It's fast money and it's good money. Nobody's lost any money yet. Okay, that's reality. But it will stop. It will end. It will end. And when they end, what's going to be your backup plan? Here's my backup plan. CFX. Everybody's goal that's listening to my voice, your goal that's listening to my voice, You want to get it to where you have $100,000 invested in CFX, because that's going to turn around and give you $200,000. That's pretty neat. So right now I'm about to buy another package. I'm at a $20,000 package that guarantees me $40,000. I'm about to buy a $30,000 package that's going to guarantee me $60,000. And I'm going to keep upgrading. And I'm making money along the way, guys. You're taking your money out. You don't leave your money in there. Take your money out. And I'm making money along the way. That's solid. That's solid. 5 to 6 months from now, your money's double. It's 200%. And that's without you referring people. And then we got Auto BTC. Auto BTC, like, there are more and more people enrolling in Auto BTC. I see the numbers going up every day because it's the smart thing to do. You have six people. So you transition your people from the volatile platforms, you transition them right over into Auto BTC. That's just what we do. You could do that with a promo page, you know. That's simple. I just had 5 people today, 5. And they said, Rob, what do I do to get started? Look, y'all, this is a little formula I came up with. So y'all go on my formula, okay? Have your own formula, but this is a simple formula I came up with. If somebody wants to start with $1,000, this is how we break that $1,000 down. We put $300 initially in CFX, because that's the minimum. If they want to start, they put $300 in CFX. That's initial, and that's going to trade for them. They put $250 in mirror trading. So that's $550 right there, boom. Right now on Auto BTC, it's only like $50 because Bitcoin went down. $50 in Auto BTC. Okay? Right? That's $600. And then $400 in phase 1. Whether it's big investors or C300. Simple. And then I tell them to get a promo page. And that's the system I tell people. So if you want to know what I'm telling people who I'm bringing on board, I'm telling if they have 1,000, we split that 1,000 up real quick. We get them in all platforms from the beginning. We get a promo page. And then we go hard like it ain't nobody's business with phase 1 or whatever. Then you go hard. But now you set your foundation. And if you guys have $1,000 and you're not in all 4 of them, then you're missing the boat. Set your foundation. We have to think long term. You don't think pessimistically like the floor is going to fall apart. You don't think that. But you must think long term. You must think long term. Okay? So, as my neighbor just went by, you got to think long term. 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 What you doing?
What is this?
For what?
Cleaning behind the sink.
Huh?
Cleaning behind the sink.
Upstairs in the bathroom?
In the downstairs bathroom.
Yes.
Also, Mom told me to ask you if I could go to my friend's house, even though I was there yesterday. And she said she can pick me up.
Talk to mommy right now.
She told me to confirm with you.
Where she live?
You know the townhouses near Shrewsboro Diner? Those houses.
What is that? Okay, well, I'm doing something right now. Go ahead and finish what you're doing. When you're done cleaning up, whatever, then we can chat.
Okay.
All right? All right. Kids got chores. I know they just got from school. When you come from school, homework, chores, then you can go chill. Okay, that's how I grew up in my house. Homework, chores, then you can go chill. That's how it goes down. So now let me get back to what I was saying. So foundation. You set a foundation, all right? And so here's my formula. I've given you guys my formulas before. And I'm making a lot of money with these formulas. And I believe in stability. I don't do anything that's not systematic. That's why we got these Amazon stores. You know what was so intriguing with the Amazon stores? Their system is impeccable. I believe in systems. I don't build a house on quicksand. You build a house on granite. You know, you build it on solid stone, on bedrock. And so here's my system. This is what I do. And I know other people have their other systems. That's fine. But here's my system. In phase 1, I told you guys before, I have my solid account that I use referrals. I have my vanilla account that I put my money in and take it out every day until it gets to whatever, until it matures. In phase 1, as we know, that's C300 or big investor. So I got my solid account. It's a little triangle. Triangle is a great foundation. So I got my solid account at the top. That's the one I refer people to. My link that goes to my promo page. Then I got this one account over here. This account, let's say I put 1,000 in it. I let that roll for 16 days. I get my 1,000 out plus my 500, and then I decide whether I'm going to put that 1,000 in again to make me another 500, or whether I'm going to put that 500 in and keep the 1,000. That's up to you. Then I have my third account. That third account, I'm put money in. Every day that money comes out, I keep reinvesting. I learned this from my man Shaquille. For Shaquem. I was going to say Shaquille, not thinking Shaq. I learned this from Shaquem. He reinvested. I wasn't reinvesting like that in the beginning because I didn't, I just had a vanilla account. Then I got the reinvestment account. So with that account, my third account, that's the one, as soon as I withdraw my money, I put it back. And I buy more packs. That's going to grow ferociously. I'm letting you guys know that right now. That's going to grow. Okay? But then you have to work on, make sure you're withdrawing that money, as much as you can before the reset comes. Some will be caught in there, and it is what it is. So that's my philosophy in phase one. Phase one, I have one account at the top. I have another account here. I have another account here. My referral account, my vanilla account, and then my compounding account. That's phase one. Let's move that to the side. CFX. This is CFX for me. This is phase two. In CFX, you put in as much as you can afford to put in and let them trade your money every day, Monday through Friday. Simple. And you guys know, some of y'all are posting your CFX money every Saturday. You get paid. And you can take that money out. It's free money. They're trading in Forex for you. Now, in CFX, it will behoove you to refer people. Because if you refer people, you're going to make more money. So we're done with CFX. Auto BTC. Auto BTC is the easiest one of them all. One-time investment. Now with Auto BTC, if you one-time investment, if you don't do anything, you don't do nothing at all, eventually you're going to get some spillover. And it's going to take a while, probably take 2-3 months for you to get paid on it. That's what you're doing, nothing. Now, you go out and find 2 people, and they go out and find their 2 each. You're going to go from the feeder level to level 1. Now, you're still not going to make any money yet, but once you go to level 1, then when any of those 6 people bring people in and things start to cycle, boom, now you start to make money. I make over $1,000 a day in Auto BTC from a $50 investment. A day. From a $50 investment. So that's phase 3. So now let's go to phase 4, mirror trading. Mirror trading is phenomenal. Now with mirror trading, you can put in as much money as you want to put in. I started with a measly 5, then I went to 2,000, then I went to 5,000. And a lot of you who enroll with me in mirror trading, all you got to do is look at your back off. You see a whole bunch of people because it's a binary. You make money too for bringing people on board. But you don't have to. They're trading cryptocurrency. And you can look at your trading pool. You could go look at every day how much money you make. What I love about CFX and mirror trading, there's no secrets. They got a corporate office. You could be, support gets right back to you. It's everything's up front. One CFX is in Panama, mirror trading is in South Africa, and they're solid. And they're trading your money, and you're making money every day, whether you do anything or not. This is being an investor. And so I just wanted to jump on, give you some strategies, because there are a lot of new people on board, and they need some guidance. We're responsible to give them some guidance. So I'm jumping on board, giving you strategies, because some of you are making more money you've ever made in your life. And I'm excited about that. But when phase 1 fizzles away, and if it does, you'll be so solid in phase 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You won't be thinking about them. You're like, okay, they gone. We'll come up with another phase 1, maybe. That'll be your attitude, because that's mine right now. Phase 1 could get shot to hell tomorrow. Okay? I'm like, all right, I'm making money in phase 2 through 6. That's called an investment portfolio. That's why we have a portfolio. You with me? Because things happen. And when you have a strong portfolio, when you start thinking long term, when you start thinking with wealth in mind, when you start thinking with the end in mind, you have a portfolio, not a hustle. Do you want to make hustle money? Or do you want to make portfolio money?